Every time I hear that song that we used to call our own, it all comes back again. I don't understand it, somehow I didn't see. It took me far too long to realize that I take your love for granted. It's a possibility. Now all that I have left are memories.
Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. For those of you who may be new and seeing one of my videos for the first time, welcome. My name is Anna. I do all things homemaking on this channel: cleaning, organizing, cooking, and DIYs. If this is the type of content that you enjoy, I'd like to invite you to join our YouTube community by subscribing. It's free, and I would love to have you. Today, I'm taking you guys along with me on what my typical day of homemaking looks like. I like to keep the house in a guest-ready condition, and that just means picked up, dusted, swept and vacuumed, dishes done, and counters free of clutter. I'm also going to be tackling some small DIYs in today's video. I got a Mississippi pot roast going in the crock pot for dinner. I love crock pot meals because you get dinner out of the way early in the day, and that leaves you open to do lots of other things on your to-do list. I hope this video brings you the motivation you need to tackle your to-do list today. So kick back, relax, or join me and enjoy, guys.
No games. Maybe you should come back, we could try again. Maybe we should try again, babe.
I wanted to give you guys an update on my pantry organization and cabinet organization. I did my pantry and other cabinets, and they are working out great. It really helps that I took my time and really decided how I wanted each space to work for me. And they have stayed organized and uncluttered. I know it's only been a couple of weeks, but I'm hopeful that I can maintain it. If I can offer one tip to you today, that is, while putting away dishes and you see a drawer or a cabinet is messy or starting to become messy, take a minute to straighten it out. It takes 1 minute, but it helps to keep your area organized. Now we're going to go ahead and tackle the filter in the dishwasher. I try and do this about once a week. I just pull it out and wash it really good and then put it back in. And then every once in a while I will do a clean of the dishwasher or sanitation of it by just throwing in a bunch of vinegar on an empty dishwasher and then running it on a long cycle. And that's how I keep my dishwasher. I really need to pull this whole thing apart and clean it. I mentioned that in a previous video and I just haven't done that because our dishwasher is always working. But at least I do this part, and I feel like it keeps the integrity of the dishwasher working perfectly.
Yeah, I'm tongue-tied, twisted around your finger like a piece of string. I'm winded, chasing after your ghost is real exhausting. I'm in love, but I don't think it's what I thought it was supposed to be. Love story, no guts and no glory. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss.
those of you who don't have a cast iron skillet, this is how I clean mine. I don't wash it with soap. You never wash cast iron with soap. I just use salt when I have like, stuff that sticks to it. And nothing really ever sticks to a well-seasoned cast iron. It's really an amazing product to have once you've seasoned it. But I'll use salt in it just to clean it. And so I wipe out usually the excess grease or food or what have you, and then throw some salt in there and rub that around and then rinse it off. And then I put it on the fire to dry on the stove. And then once it's cooled down, I will re-oil it again before storing it in the oven. That's where I keep it. Now we're just taking the trash out, and then I'm going to get the counters cleaned off and then move on to sweeping before we move into the family room.
Keep waiting. How did I get so dizzy? Thinking of you. I don't usually get like this. I don't get like it's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? I just wanna kiss you. Well, I don't usually get.
I am so sick of having the charging station here. This bank of cabinets, this counter space, has been a pain in my butt since we moved in here. We had the option of starting it at like where the island began or carrying it all the way into the where the table's at. And I almost wish that we would have just not done this, because it becomes a collect-all, like this corner right here. And I think partly because, the charging station is here, but I cannot seem to get this area decorated to save my life. I cannot figure it out. I can do small spaces, but I can't do this long bank of cabinets. And so I think about how does it serve us? It doesn't really do anything except for when we have, guests or, parties or that kind of thing. It works great for setting out food, but on a day-to-day basis, it just holds stuff. And I like that. I think that that's great, but I want it to be more visually appealing. And I just feel like it's cluttered, and I don't know. I can't get it right. So if you guys have any ideas at all on where I can put my charging station, and how I can decorate a long counter. I've looked up on Pinterest, I've looked online, I've looked Instagram, I've looked everywhere, and I just can't seem to get it right. So if you have like a link, you can message me over on Instagram, or something, a picture or some sort of an idea for that. I would love to see that, because I'm fresh out of new ideas and I want it to look nice. I want it to look, it's kind of hard because it's in the kitchen, it's where we eat, so it's confusing on how to decorate it. I don't know. I can't get it right. So I need help. If you guys have any ideas, please share them with me. I had spilled a container of salsa and I guess I didn't get everything up. So I got that cleaned up and now we're going to just freshen up my flower arrangement that I made. These lasted almost 2 weeks. I cannot believe it. So I'm just pulling out what has wilted and died, and those green florals, I don't know what those are called, and of course the baby's breath, lasted. So I didn't have the heart to get rid of them, so I decided to just make a kind of a meek little flower arrangement with them and just freshen the water up and everything. I need to go get some more flowers, but that requires me driving into town to do that because, as I mentioned in the last video, we don't have anywhere that sells really nice looking flowers. The grocery store has your usual roses and daisies and boring stuff, which I'm sure I could make a beautiful arrangement out of that too, but I like unique looking flowers and different types of greenery to go in my arrangement. So there's a little tiny shop in town that has fresh florals. It's something new that they're doing, and so I am going to be going there often to get flowers. But my other arrangement is doing really well. I guess I could move, and you'll see, I could move out to the eucalyptus from that one as well. But speaking of eucalyptus, I just watched Love Meg. I don't know if you guys watch Love Meg, and she said that her roses did better, lived longer with eucalyptus in them as opposed to her roses that had no eucalyptus in them. So I'm wondering if the eucalyptus has something to do with the longevity of fresh flowers. That's interesting. So we'll see how long this little meek arrangement, I mean, it looks cute, you know, it's whatever. I just didn't have the heart to throw away something that was living.
It's been 3 months since we talked. Feel like you're on the road, yeah. Me, myself, and I just keep on stumbling around. You got someone else who is loving you. And oh, there he goes. Panic, I'm an addict, feel that rage inside. And oh, he don't even know. Babe, how can you be so blind? 'Cause I can love you better than no one else, and I can hold you tighter than she can. 'Cause I can love you better than no one else. 'Cause I got good old love. Do you feel lonely in the present, darling? I know I'm still stuck somewhere in your head. Still stuck somewhere in your head. Can you imagine me with someone else and holding me tight here in my bed? And oh, there we go.
I'm loving the family room. I'm loving the new chairs. I'm loving my horse picture. But okay, well, I might be switching up decor again. Not switching it up like getting rid of stuff. I am at a complete, I don't even know, like standstill with the way my mind is working in decor, and I don't know why that is. I think because life is in transition right now, so I can't really I don't know. I'm like at a roadblock. So my husband and I went into a furniture store just for the heck of it one Saturday, and the owners were lovely. We were there for a good hour just chit-chatting with the owners. We had so much in common. And she's a designer, and she does, consultations. So I'm thinking I'm going to have her within the next couple months come over. I was talking to her and telling her that I'm at a loss. So this house to me says, decorate me Santa Barbara. It just does. I don't know why, but it just does. But my old decor style is conflicting with that, or conflicting with that. And so I can't seem to merge the two. It's just not making any sense to me. And she understood exactly what I was talking about when I was telling her that. And so I think I'm going to have her come out and just, it's $150 to have her come and spend an hour with you. And I think I'm going to do that within a month or two and just have her, just help me. Because I brought a lot of the ideas that I had in my last home that was farmhouse, modern farmhouse. I brought a lot of that with me, and I'm trying to merge the two, and I shouldn't be. And I don't know how to break away from that because there's a lot of that I love still. But I also love the Santa Barbara feel. And I know there's got to be a way to merge the two, and I just can't seem to get it right. So it may not matter to you, but your home is your safe zone. It's your, a place where you should really enjoy being. And I do. I enjoy being in my home a ton. I love my home. But I also like to look around and, just be in love with it. And I'm just not right now. There's a lot I think that I want to do to the house. And I think that, probably has some to do with it. But also we're in transition. And so, I don't know. But speaking of farmhouse to something different, I'm going to take my farmhouse scale that I have not used since moving in. And I had this idea to modernize it and add it to the coffee bar. So we're going to add some black spray paint to it. And we're going to see how we can fit that into the coffee bar. It really changes the whole feel of it. It instantly went from farmhouse to not farmhouse just by adding a coat of black spray paint, in my opinion anyways. But I think it turns out really cute. Then you probably don't know that I have an ottoman in my master closet, and that ottoman has become a very convenient spot to take clean laundry and just toss it. And so I have been fighting with my closet to keep it organized and neat for quite some time. And so one of the ways that I am avoiding the disastrous closet is by trying to tackle my laundry the day I do it, or the day I pull it down from the hanger in the laundry room and bring it into my bedroom, putting it on hangers right away and getting it hung up in my closet. So I am attempting to keep the laundry situation under control in the closet. And, just by trying to remember to, fold as soon as it comes out of the dryer, or close to as soon as it comes out of the dryer, at least in the same day. It's easy when you have a 2-story home and your laundry is upstairs to take clothes out of the dryer and throw them in your room and say, I'm going to get to it, I'm going to get to it, I'm going to get to it, but out of sight, out of mind, because you are on the first level. That's where you spend most of your time during the day. And, before you know it, it's time to go to bed and you've got a pile of laundry, and so on and so forth. The story continues. So I've been trying to do this, and I've been, keeping up on it. So that makes me happy, especially when I go into my closet during the day and it's tidy. That makes me happy too. It's not anywhere near where I'd like it, but I did just see Cleaning with Karrie, and She also has Karrie Lynn, her channel. She has 2 channels, one where she cleans and one where she does DIYs. And I believe it was on the Karrie Lynn channel. And she just did a closet, like a DIY closet organization system using $35 cabinets from Target. So or bookshelves, and I am going to show my husband, and I'm going to see if he is interested in doing something like that in our closet. Maybe not across the whole thing, because it's a rather large closet. It's literally the size of a small bedroom, which is obnoxious. I would have rather had a larger shower and bathroom area as opposed to a huge closet. I know that closets are, everything to a lot of people, but not to me. I would have much rather had a larger shower. And anyway, so I'm going to ask my husband if he's interested in doing that, because, if we do end up selling this house, closets sell, and a well-organized closet would sell even better. So I'm going to link Karrie's channel. I'm going to put a link in the description to that video so you guys can check it out. But she did a great job. She does a great job on a budget for everything. But that picture frame that I just hung up it's not done. I still need to get, obviously, a photo and the glass, but I love that. But now I'm thinking I want gold. So, I have the prerogative to change my mind, but now I'm thinking I love all my art that I purchased, but now I'm thinking I want gold. But I'm not going to do anything until I have that consult with the designer, see what she says. But I love vintage pieces, but I don't think I need to have the vintage frames. I think the vintage art is just fine, but I'm going to wait and see what she says. But now we're going to place that scale in the laundry room, and then we are going to get some potatoes peeled for mashed potatoes and to go with our roast, and that is going to do it for the video. I hope that you guys got lots of inspiration and motivation in today's video. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you have not clicked subscribe yet, I hope you plan on doing that before you leave. I would love to have you, and I want to thank you for staying till the end of the video. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Cause I know what I'm getting into.